quiet enough to hear the leaves. Steam rising from the mud, the warm ceramic hug, the synth pads begin to swell. Backyard is shifting slow, watching the morning grow gray, turning into gold. A new story to be told. White paths like the clouds, far from the city crowds. Bird feeder is empty now, a squirrel on a high bough, watching the fog disavow. The chill is starting to break, waking for my own sake. Backyard is shifting slow, watching the morning grow gray, turning into gold. A new story to be told. Backyard is shifting slow, watching the morning grow gray, turning into gold. A new story to be told. The sun is a pale disk, worth every single risk. No more morning whisk. Sidechain layers breathing like the earth is seething, with a quiet, hopeful spark leaving behind the dark. Backyard mist shifting slow, watching the morning grow gray, turning into gold. A new story to be told. Backyard mist shifting slow, watching the morning grow gray, turning into gold. A new story to be told. The grass is starting to steam, ending the waking dream, waking the internal team. The colors are coming back, nothing that I lack. Backyard is shifting slow, watching the morning grow gray, turning into gold. A new story to be told. Step inside to the heat, the ritual is complete. The morning is sweet. Backyard is shifting slow, watching the morning grow gray, turning into gold. A new story to be told. Fade with a soft chime, right on morning time. Cool air on the shins, rubber humming on the path. The world is still asleep. Clicking through the gears, washing out the yesterday fears. The lead synth begins to soar. Silver spokes catching the sun. The morning has finally begun. No finish line in sight, just moving through the light. Bright hi-hat shimmer, the path is getting clearer. A rabbit darts into the brush. I'm the only one in the rush, but I'm moving slow. Warm glow on the back, finding the hidden track. Silver spokes catching the sun. The morning has finally begun. No finish line in sight, just moving through the light. The bridge over the creek, water moving dark and sleek, a steady morning peak. Let the breezes climb higher than the pine, pumping the petals light. Every wiping the sweat from the brow, making a silent vow. The rhythm is steady and true, under the sky of blue. Silver spokes catching the sun, the morning has finally begun. No finish line in sight, just moving through the light. Turning back to the gate, the coffee is worth the wait. Early is never late. Silver spokes catching the sun, the morning has finally begun. No finish line in sight, just moving through the light. Turning back to the gate, the coffee is worth the wait. Early is never late. Silver spokes catching the sun, the morning has finally begun. No finish line in sight, just moving through the light. Fading with a warm bass hum, ready for what's to come. Gravel crunching under the toe, watching the carrier go. The morning is starting to show a splash of color in the slide. Everything I haven't got the sense that is hot. A postcard in the hand from a different sunny land. A handwritten morning spark, a light in the early dark. Bright arpeggios and rising air, find the magic hiding there. Stamped with a foreign bird, the kindest thing I've heard. Every single word, a steady delivery beat, making the walk sweet. A postcard in the hand from a different sunny land. A handwritten morning spark, a light in the early dark. The ink is a little blurred, but the message is still heard like a tiny morning bird. Ethereal textures swell high between the mailbox and the sky, connected by a piece of card. Life doesn't have to be hard. A postcard in the hand from a different sunny land. A handwritten morning spark, a light in the early dark. Walking back to the house, quiet as a morning mouse in my favorite blouse. The sun is on my back, nothing that I lack. A postcard in the hand from a different sunny land. A handwritten morning spark, a light in the early dark. Putting it on the fridge, a paper morning bridge, every single ridge. A postcard in the hand from a different sunny land. A handwritten morning spark, a light in the early dark. Fading out with a warm scent glow, ready for the show. synth pads start to play. From the mist to the eye, no longer living a lie. Seeing the person I am beyond the morning gem. Crystalline synth lines where the focus intertwines. A drop of water falls against the tiled walls. The morning spirit calls. Steady internal pulse, better than anything else. From the mist to the eye, no longer living a lie. Seeing the person I am beyond the morning gem. The reflection is sharp and bright, flooding the room with light, winning the internal fight. Rising ethereal bills swell like a secret I won't tell. The fog is just a phase in the morning's maze. From the mist to the eye, no longer living a lie. Seeing the person I am beyond the morning gem. Wiping the corner clean, the best thing I've seen in the morning scene. The mirror is an open door. I don't need the blur anymore. From the mist to the eye, no longer living a lie. Seeing the person I am beyond the morning gem. Stepping out of the room, leaving behind the gloom. Ready to bloom. making the breakfast sweet. A swirl of green and red, waking up the sleepyhead. Vibrant energy in a cup. The only way is up. The ice is a cold surprise, opening up my eyes where the power lies. Side chain layers breathing fast, the foggy feeling didn't last. Drink the morning light, everything is looking bright. A swirl of green and red, waking up the sleepyhead. Vibrant energy in a cup. The only way is up. The thunder goes quiet now, making a morning vow. I'm going to show them how. Pour it out and drink it down. I'm the king of the town. A swirl of green and red, waking up the sleepyhead. Vibrant energy in a cup. The only way is up. Last drop on the lip, taking the morning trip. Ending the internal slip. Swirl of green and red, waking up the sleepyhead. Vibrant energy in a cup. The only way is up. Fast fading electronic lines where the color entwines. Pants in the silver cup, the morning is waking up. No more internal disruption. A stack of paper on the right, everything is looking bright. The scent light is tight. Finding the desk clear flow, watching the spirit grow. A space to create before it gets too late. Crisp snaps and a bright glow, watching the patterns go. Wiping the dust away, starting a brand new day in a big golden wave. A steady organized beat, making the morning sweet. Finding the desk clear flow, watching the spirit grow. A space to create before it gets too late. The keyboard is clean and black, I'm on the right track. Nothing that I lack. Sidechain pads breathing slow, watching the vision grow. Clear the space, clear the mind, leave the clutter behind. Finding the desk clear flow, watching the spirit grow. A space to create before it gets too late. The monitor is finally on, powering through the dawn. The light is being drawn. One last look at the wood, everything is looking good. Finding the desk clear flow, watching the spirit grow. A space to create before sleepy town. No more reasons to frown. Bright purse of waves swell like a secret I won't tell. The clarity is hitting fast. The foggy feeling didn't last. A cold water rush in the morning hush. Wake up the engine now, making a silent vow. The glass is empty now. I'm ready for the how. Under the morning bow. One more deep breath in. This is how I win. A cold water rush in the morning hush. Waking up the engine now, making a silent vow. Putting the glass in the rack. I'm never looking back. Finding the morning track. A cold water rush in the morning hush. Waking up the engine now, making a silent vow. Fading the twilight lines where the water entwines. Flash of orange chest, working on the morning nest, doing her absolute best. A blue string in the beak, not as simple as it looks. The synth lead is at its peak. Watching the nesting build, a morning promise fulfilled, one twig at a time. Starting the internal climb, like eerie drowning lines where the effort intertwines. She doesn't check the clock, sheltered by the branch and rock, finding her own flock. A steady architectural beat, making the morning sweet. Watching the nesting build, a morning promise fulfilled, one twig at a time. Starting the internal climb, the mud is a sticky glue. Everything is fresh and new. Under the sky of blue, ethereal builds rising high into the morning sky. If she can build a home, I can write my own poem. Watching the nesting build, the morning promise fulfilled, one twig at a time. Starting the internal climb, the branch sways in the wind, where the story pinned and the daylight thinned. She takes off for another piece, a beautiful morning release. Watching the nesting build, the morning promise fulfilled, one twig at a time. Starting the internal climb, closing the curtains slow, watching the morning grow, ready for the show. Watching the nesting build, the morning promise fulfilled, one twig at a time. Starting the internal climb, fade with the soft, the right twirling hum, ready for what's to come.